My name is Honorio Silva. I'm the president of IFAP, the International Federation of Associations of Pharmaceutical Physicians and Pharmaceutical Medicine, and also the director of the IFAP King's Professional Certification Program, Medical Affairs in Medicines Development. As you may know, pharmaceutical medicine is the medical scientific discipline concerned with all the aspects of medicines development, from discovery to commercialization, with particular focus on the patient and aim to bring medicines to the market, effective and safe medicines that leverage health. And medical affairs is one of the key areas of pharmaceutical medicine, and because of its intrinsic relevance, we have devised this strategic alliance with King's College as an example of collaboration between professional associations, academic institutions, with the support of the pharmaceutical industry. Pharmaceutical medicine is no longer a task, as many individuals consider initially when they join the industry, but a well-established profession. And so we have prepared a short presentation with the rationale and the possible benefits for you if you decide to take this program. So you are kindly invited to spend a few minutes and watch this slide presentation, and this hopefully will help in making your decision.
The problem of education nowadays is that there is a mismatch in the concept of education and the outcomes. We are the product of knowledge-based education, the majority of us. So the education we receive at the academic institutions is based upon knowledge, not upon competencies. So where we're going into the market, the expectations of the system, the healthcare system and the pharmaceutical industry are not met. And so we go into this process of internal training. Competencies have now become the paradigm for education. And as you know, competence is the sum of knowledge, skills, and behaviors needed to perform a task. So when you combine competencies, you can define different profiles of individuals and professionals. It's like a Lego game. You put together the pieces of this game, and you can have different jobs, different professions, and create a team. Our team at IFAP has worked for the past few years in defining competencies, not only for pharmaceutical physicians and drug development scientists, but also for clinical research and how to do this, how to apply competencies in the emerging world. Competency development and education via competence-based education is one of the key objectives for our organization, for IFAP. So basically, our jobs, our profession, can be defined through the combination of 57 competencies that are grouped in 7 domains. You can see on the slide the domains that include the classical areas related to medicines development, discovery, clinical development, clinical regulation, safety, and so on. But also we have the other elements like communication, management, healthcare marketplace, soft skills, and so on, that we can put together not only at the cognitive level, but as the skills and behavior, and develop ourselves as professionals. So nowadays, in this process of our professional development, we need to ask ourselves, how can I consolidate to become competent? What are the gaps in my professional development, and what learning opportunities can help me? So we expect that at the end of this program, you have an idea of your competencies at the cognitive level. You realize on the need for further advancing in gaining additional competence, and start the process, lifelong process of learning and becoming competent. Being fully competent, all disciplines related to medical affairs is complicated, but it's fun to learn, and it's fun to realize that we are learning, and it's even more fun to bring value. Competencies can be used for a number of purposes, not only for education, but also for job descriptions, competency profiles, job selection, accreditation standards, and so on. So nowadays is the common currency for education. And not only in the United States, but in many countries in the world, competency-based education has become the standard for undergraduate, postgraduate, and continuing professional development programs. So I'm glad that we are offering with King's College the opportunity to bring you the cognitive basis of the competencies. IFAP is a professional organization, again, incorporated 40 years ago. We promote pharmaceutical medicines and medicines development as a distinct discipline and profession. We want to foster the recognition of pharmaceutical medicine as a different profession through certification and specialization. In order to do this, we stimulate a closer relationship with internal and external stakeholders. And the ultimate gain for us is that we progress into this process of being knowledgeable to identify ourselves as professionals. So from know how, know shows how, which is a performance, to do things, and to be identified as a professional in medicine development. That's a Miller pyramid. This is applicable for education of physicians, but also is applicable to education in any profession, and gaining the professional and the ethos, the identification, the professional identification. So this certification program that we have, I think will be benefits to the students, because we hope that this will bring leverage capability to and flexibility in their jobs. You can have broadened path in your career development within the industry. You can gain approaches to problem solving, but most importantly is the benefit for the stakeholders, for the patients, for the medical groups, for the societies, and because we ensure that the pharmaceutical industry and yourself are well qualified, are well prepared to advance in the development of medicines. And this is for the gain and beneficiaries of patients and public health. So we have a long way ahead of us to become competent professionals, and it's time to start it.
Thank you for watching the presentation. We hope you now have realized the possible benefits this program may bring to your professional life.